Okay, so um, speaking about the liquidity, right? Speaking about liquidity, like I explained, the basic form of liquidity is the basic form of liquidity in a buy scenario where we have this, something like this, you know, and then we understand that in a buy scenario, the um, previous high
Yeah.
is going to be the, sorry, hold on for me. It's going to be the external external liquidity, right? It's going to be the external liquidity. What's wrong with my network?
For Russia.
Okay, good. All right. So the um external is going to be the previous I is going to be the external liquidity. Okay, so when external liquidity is taken, according to the basic structure, it's expected that market should do what? Market at least should come down to
50%.
50%. Market should come down to 50% or below. And why is that? The 50% or below is seen as a discount price. So we call the 50% above as we have the discounted price, and then what is that what they call that other one now? Huh?
Premium.
Yes, premium. Yes, the premium and the discount zone, right? So they believe
Yeah.
that just like that, like I was saying earlier, that for each turning point, for market to have come down to this zone in a buy scenario, sellers were pushing the market down. Then at this zone, at this point, there were buyers involved in the market, and those buyers did what? They pushed the market up. When
Yeah.
market was coming down again, sellers were pushing it down. At this zone again, buyers were here to do what? To push the market up.
So,
So when buyers are doing this, the market movers, they know that when market was moving up by the buyers, some traders are joining them to do what? To buy this market.
yeah.
Some people are joining them to buy this market. And when they see that external is taking and sellers are pushing it down, they know that because of the um, understanding of the trend, as the case may be, they know that, oh, they are waiting at the basic understanding now. Market should have come, right, to the premium, to the
Yeah.
discount zone, 50% or below of the discount zone, and do what? And continue to push up to come and take out external again, right?
Yeah.
But in this case, eh, what they will do is, and that is what some traders will refer to as manipulation. What they will do is they will come and take out all of these buyers who were joining them to buy from this zone, take out this guy, and when they take out that guy, they do what? Then expand. They take out that guy and then they expand. Right.
Mm. Yes.
You'll be like, why is it that I had my stop loss in this point? Making, and that's where you see traders say something like, imagine after market took out uh
Stop loss.
my stop loss, it now moved in my direction. Yes,
Yeah.
the direction is true. You were right. But they knew that you were going to be staying in that region. So they had to do what? Take it out, because where you were setting your stop loss is referred to as what? So this point here that they came to take, which is the previous low, is referred to as what? Inducements. Inducement. It's referred to as
NIDU. Okay.
ID, yes.
Yeah.
Inducement. So all they had to do is come induce all the early buyers that are joining there, take them out. So use all of their volumes of money invested in that region as enough fuel to do what? to make the next push to the upside. So this is the advanced part of the market structure. This is just beyond the basic higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Because if it was just only higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, everybody would literally be making money off the market.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be all you just have to do is once you understand the trend now, then you want to look for the next higher low, then look for higher new one has been formed, SNR has been taken, come down to 50% or below. Then from 50% or below, you can just set your order there and you expect market to pump up and all of that. Right. So but it doesn't all the time work in that way. And just like the example I gave in this regard, now look at the example we gave in this place. What was market doing? Market had given us this. Market was coming here, gave us this low, this high, this low. You have said the market should come, and you don't see sometimes. The funny thing about the market is this: it will always do something. It will come to that zone and make and react. Let's look at this. It will come and react like, oh, I want to respect it. Look at when the market came to this zone. What was it doing? It was already reacting, sending bearish. And all of a sudden, what did it do?
Yeah.
Took out this previous low, came to this V-shaped key level, came to that V-shaped key level as a zone, and what did it do?
So
And from there, what did it do? It sank down straight,
yeah.
sank down, just like that, just like that. So when you understand this concept now, what does it mean? You need to understand, okay, look at this. I'm saying something here again. Look at what market did in this place. See what a high, a low, a high. Yes. What do you expect?
Yes.
Low to a high. But what did it
So
do? Took out the previous low
when
and then expand. Did you see that? A buy scenario.
yeah.
Did you see this? A buy scenario.
Mhm.
A buy scenario. So all of these are the advanced part where you begin to study, where the market begin to do just beyond the basic higher highs and higher lows and lower highs and lower lows, right? So you can always come to the chart and mark it out. Come to the chart, and mark them out. Study it. Come to the chart daily, every time, different time frames, and these things cut across all. It's not just one time frame. It's cut across all time frames. All time frames. It doesn't have to be just one time frame. It works and cuts across all time frame. This is this is a 4 hours time frame, right? Let's look at a
Yeah.
lower. Let's look at it. Let's see 15-minute time frame what it looks like.
Ah,
Did
that
you
drop was massive.
did you even see what I'm seeing here already now? Look at this now.
Massive. Yes.
Low, high.
I
And you'd have expected a low to this region to continue. What did he
yeah.
do? Took out this previous guy. And what
Totally took
did you see that?
yeah.
See that? If we see to a line chart, see. Did you see that? And you
Mm.
see, coming to the line chart, you won't really see much of those things because the trend will still continue much more clearer on line charts,
Yeah.
right? Because you see,
Yes.
higher, low, higher, higher, low, higher, higher, low, higher, higher, low, higher. But then on the candlestick, you ask that market took you out. And when it came, you see, when he swept this guy as an inducement, and this is where the secret is. Once it's coming for that inducement, to the left-hand side, there will always be something it will react from. Look at what this guy reacted from here. A-shaped key level. Switch to the line chart, you will see that turning point that happened here. See that A shape. In my last video, I spoke about
Calm down. I never watch out. Where the A shape?
don't worry about that. That's why
Okay.
when you have time, go and study the videos. That's why the videos are there for you to study. Go and study the videos, study them. Don't just even watch, practice them. Come to the charts, observe them, look into them. And what did he do? Came to that guy, and on coming to that guy, what happened? See that massive push to the upside, straight to the
Yeah.
upside. straight to the upside. So that is exactly how we trade the advanced liquidity, or having the knowledge of advanced liquidity. It's not just random. It cuts across everywhere, everywhere. Just look at it and then you'll get it. Look at what I'm saying here again. See this guy. A low, lower, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And what did market do? Swept this guy, came to this zone, and what did he do? Sold down.
Yeah.
Sold down. Sold down. Did you see that? So
Yeah, I did.
when you understand this concept and look at this, you can look at it and look at inside of this same frame. What did we have again? Look at this other guy here. A low, a high, a low, a lower high, a lower low. Right?
Yeah.
Would have said the market to
Yeah.
have come to 50% of all of this guy here. 50% or above of this guy. But what did the market do? See.
Yeah, it went.
See. Took out this previous guy, came to this zone, and did what? Massively to the downside. Massively to the downside. That's it. Use this guy as an inducement, induced all the sellers that have been here. So some people really want to catch this trade and try to maybe catch it all the way to this down. And they had entered from here. They're like, what they were just, the market just came, look out for all of these sellers that are already here. And they are right. The direction is right. What the market do? Use this, all of this as an inducement to do what? To push the market down to this region. So this is beyond just, this is more advanced compared to the basic higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher. So yes, does the higher highs and higher lows work? Yes, of course. You can see a lot of higher highs and higher lows in the market, and it's all look at these higher highs and higher lows. Look at this now. This is a low, this is a high, this is a low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low. Higher highs and higher lows, they work. Of course, they work. It doesn't mean that it doesn't work. That is why every strategy works, right? It just depends on your discipline to sticking to a strategy and having a clarity and understanding of the strategy that you are trading. A clarity to a strategy that you are trading, right? So, okay, let me do this. Okay, so I was looking at, I'm not sure I have stop those my trade running here. So, but then, what chart is that? Okay, this still BTC USD. Did I trade gold in the previous trade? I'm not sure I traded gold. I'm not sure I traded. I want to show you. I'm having, okay, so I had an analysis. I was just looking at what pair was that? Because this I'm teaching you is not just one of these are this is the way I trade. This is the way I trade.
I wanted to ask you that also.
It is not just random. It's not something that is just, this is how I trade. This is how I trade. That is why you will see that most of, look at this guy. Yes, this GBP UAD chart was for weekend, last week Friday. Yes, this was a last week Friday analysis, right? What look at this clearly on the line charts. Lower low, lower high, lower low. It's a lower high, right?
Yes.
But by the time you come to a line chart, what did you see? See what market did. So now this previous guy came here, and then from here, what did he do? The downside. That is exactly how it is. This was Friday. I remember this trade clearly. Friday trade. Clearly. The Friday trade. Anybody who had engaged in, look at this now. Look at this trade. This trade did clearly a 1 to 8. A 1 to 8. You have risked 1% now, you have made 8%. Right? So that is clearly how it is using this guy. So it's all about practicing, practice. Come to the chart, study it, look at it, because when you can see it, you can't unsee it. Basically, once you can see it, you can't unsee it. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. You can't unsee it. Look at this. Let me see. This will be our last example. A high, a low, lower high, lower
high.
low.
Yes.
Right? This guy give us a lower high here, yes.
Yes.
Then this
Lower
lower low
yeah,
here, lower
yes.
high, yes, lower low. But what the
Hello.
market do again? Market took out all of this. You'd have said something here again to come down, but what the market took all of these guys came here and then sold. Although you didn't come to take out all of these lows, but imagine you had caught all of this, you would have made only God know how many hard you would have made here. But at this point, market decided to change its direction to the upper side, right?
Yeah.
And understanding, just having this clear understanding of that logic, it's a logic. We don't, it's not just a pattern, like I'm just saying, it's a logic. It's a logic. You are not just trading it randomly. So I'm not trying to look at this pattern randomly. Like anytime I'm saying I'm just no. You understood, and that's why you can't just come into this when you don't understand the basic market structure, the advanced market structure. Because when you understand market structure, that is where you're able to understand how to be able to navigate yourself towards directional bias. Because when you don't even know where the market is going to, or where is market, so is the market going to be selling, or is the market going to be buying? Because there is a lot of higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, a lot of lower highs and lower lows, lower highs and lower lows. But how then do you get to know, is the market selling or is the market buying? So which one should I focus on? Am I focusing more on higher highs and higher lows or lower highs and lower lows? Right? A lot of people could have been catching these buys to the upside, but then all of these buys that is being caught are just
Yes.
pullbacks. They are retracement. This is the actual move. Do you get it? So yes, so when you are catching high highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, somebody will have been waiting here now, waiting to catch another higher high,
Mm,
right? But then the real direction is sell. So it's one thing that you're able to understand higher highs and higher lows. So coupled with it, and these are the process we are going to be going through. It's not just, that's why we're going to be journeying together in this process. Beyond just knowing structure, how did you understand the bias? How do you know where is the market going to? So are we going to be selling or are we going to be buying? So when we now understand, oh, we want to be selling, so we are focusing more on lower highs and lower lows, lower highs and lower lows. So when we are looking into lower highs and lower lows, lower highs and lower lows, we're not just going to be following that like, oh, market has given us a recent lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Then I'm expecting market to just come. So I'm paying more attention now into, so if market is giving us this behavior, then where is going to, which of the lower high is going to be the inducement that market will want to, probably want to come and take out to engage a key level, either a V shape, A shape, or open close key level to give us the next words, the next sell. So you see, it's not just going to be random. It's logic. We're not just looking at the pattern. No, it's the logic. We are trying to understand the logic behind it. So we are infusing both the structure, and if you understand, I went, someone, I was asking, what do I trade? And I told them, all I trade is, this is all I trade. It's referred to as SLK. And what is SLK? SLK is what? Structure, liquidity. Is my liquidity correct? Liquidity. And then key levels. You see me mention that word almost all the time now. Structure,
yeah.
liquidity, and key level. So how do I understand the structure? The structure is talking about which direction is the market trying to go towards. So if I understand the direction the market is going towards, are we going to be buying? Are we going to be selling? So am I looking more into higher highs, higher lows, or I'm looking more into lower highs and lower lows? So if I'm looking into higher highs and higher lows, where in that structure is liquidity staying. And when I talk about liquidity, I'm more particular about the inducement, the place where market want to manipulate everybody and make it look like, oh, let's take out these guys and then we engage more. So I'm looking into those areas, those inducement areas where they will probably want to come and trap out people. So when I'm looking into those areas, then I'm looking at where will I now enter from? Do you get the logic now? You see that it's not just pattern. I'm not just trading the pattern, I'm trading logic. So where will I now enter from? I'm going to be entering from a particular key level. So it's one thing that I understand the structures, another thing I understand liquidity, the inducement area. There's another thing I understand what key level am I entering from, right? Like this guy now, what key level am I entering from? Why do I have to enter from this key level? Why do I know I should enter from this key level? What key level am I entering from? If you look at the BTC trade that I took today Sunday, look at I took this trade. Yeah, I sent the screenshot to the group, right? If you see it, I'm sure I don't know if you saw that screenshot. I sent that screenshot to the group. Um, this is it. This was the trade. How did I decide to enter? Look at market came. See how market came into this zone, and then boom. The reason why I had to extend my SL, my stop loss this wide was because depending on different brokers, some brokers can be extremely wide, and of course, market does not really do so much more on what do you call it now? On weekend. So spread can be wide, right? You can have wide spread. So because of wide spread, I decided, oh, let's just have this guy. But on a normal trading day, when I'm picking this, I would be definitely having my trade, my SL somewhere around this region, somewhere around here, right? And if you're having that, market had done how many hard? I think I closed out, yes. I just drew out why is this guy this long? I just drew out this guy, extended it. I closed out somewhere around this region, I guess. Somewhere around here, yes. Market I done 1 to 4 points, 4 point something. That's one to 4 point something. This is probably over 1 to 5, more than 1 to 5. You can see that now. So you need to understand it's not just a pattern, it's a logic. Understanding the structure, understanding liquidity, understanding what key level to trade from. So it will be nice when you go through the chart, study these that we have learned, mark it out, try and let your eyes be accustomed to see these things. Let your eyes see these things. Practice consistently, practice it. When you don't understand, go back to the video, watch the video, practice. And that is how you're able to um, gain mastery with the market. That's how you gain mastery with the market.